Well, I'm assuming we're live. I'm just going to check the gate real quick, like I have to do every time. All right, we're going to assume that we're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another RSG lunch stream, the stream where we hang out with you wonderful and amazing people and have fun doing shit in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game, brought to you by CG&EA. And we're here to have fun with you guys. It's a Taco Tuesday. And so, unlike yesterday, Monday, where we were just doing all GAC and having a blast and never laughed so hard with some of the ridiculousness that happened yesterday, we went through now. We're still doing very, very well in GAC as usual. We're going to get Kyber. Should be no problem. But that was mainly our focus. But today is a Q&A day, and so we're just going to focus on your questions. I got my boy, the Bounty Hunter Whisperer himself, Van Seal, here. And he's just giving you the peace.
Oh, I should say hello.
Yeah, you should actually say hello to the skewer since you are one of them.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, Vince's the Bounty Hunter Whisperer for one reason. He runs mainly bounty hunters and tries to find all kinds of creative and informative ways to use bounty hunters to kill everything.
That's right. Everything and everything.
And I dig it. Because one of my favorite teams is the Mando Grief Bounty Hunter team. I adore that team. I use it as much as humanly possible. I love it. It's so much fun to use. And we'll get. And if you have questions for Van Sil, you can ask him. If you have questions for me, you can pop your questions into the chat. Make sure when you do it, we have a format we use. So make sure you put the word question actually in front of your question statement. We use Nightbot as a filter, and it just pings us that that's the question. That's how we filter out. If you don't, then we might miss your question. Sorry, that's just the way it is. Because when you have a lot of people, in a stream chatting, it's just the way it works. So help us to help you, help us help you. Also hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. I hope everybody had fun with marbles yesterday with Finn. And I know Finn did some cooking stuff on his RSG Finn channel yesterday and was having fun there. So if you guys haven't checked out Finn's new channel, it's where he does a lot of his artsy stuff. And if you wouldn't mind going to check that out, that would be a big help to Finn. So go do that, because I know a lot of times he's working on stuff in the background for videos and stuff like that. Sometimes he's just cooking and having fun with you guys, but go support Finn on his new channel as well. Speaking of new channels, tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, we will have the next episode of Anime Bingeaholics with me and Lady Pull on the Anime Bingeaholics channel on Twitch. Tonight we're doing Toradora, which is more of a love comedy. We've done all kinds of anime so far, and so if you'd like to come support that, you can. And then at 8 p.m. that leads us right into Don't Starve Together on Tuesday with Finn and McVenom and Durgan Gurgan and basically the whole dysfunctional family as they run around trying to not kill each other by not starving together. And actually they usually starve. You can check that out. It's a lot of fun. I, again, will be on the hill till late today, busting my ass. It's come along nice. I will take a picture when I get back outside. I barely had just started doing some stuff, and then I changed shirts because my other stuff's pretty grungy. I didn't want to be like I did that last time. I had mud and shit all over me, and so I will be back on the hill trying to get that bastard done. I do have the main wall up. We're doing some of the side stuff now and some other things. There's still a lot more work to do on the hill, but we're getting there. I only have one more pallet of 150 bricks to move, and then that should be great. Oh boy, but I can tell you, as soon as I get off the hill, I'm a mess. I really, like yesterday, I got off the hill, pulled off for about 30 minutes, did some stuff in Galaxy Heroes and Don't Starve Together. Waited till I could, and went upstairs, took a bath for about an hour, and I soaked. Got done 8, and I literally passed out. So usually I'm passing out by 9 o'clock. I'm pretty exhausted. And I woke up, and I didn't wake up till like 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning, so I slept 12 hours, which is actually good because I have problems sleeping. So, woo! All right, I see Grim the Mechanic has decided to show up. Thanks for being on time, buddy.
Well, I was, we were tying up things in Borderlands 3 over.
I know, you, Moz, and how come y'all weren't streaming that?
He was streaming it on his Twitch. Yeah.
So get your questions in. Also, say hello in chat. We love to shout out everybody and say thank you for being here. So if you could jump in the chat, give your greetings, say hello to all the fellow skewers, say hello to me, yada yada yada. Now, things supposed to be jumping on here today. I don't know what time he's going to jump on, but as soon as he does, we're going to do some more mods. Thane had some bugaboos he wanted to work on, and as promised, I did get the 1999 pack, so we had all this extra energy to dick around with mods today, since there's really nothing going on. There's no events, there's nothing happening. We're in between GAC. We will do mod depression as part of as tradition, and so we'll knock that out doing that. Also, we will join our GAC, but before we do that, I will upgrade Padme. Finally got her stuff so we can relic her, so that'll be cool. We'll do that here. So we'll do mod depression. It's mainly just questions, so get your questions in, do that. While we're waiting, there's really nothing else going on in the game at the moment. We're in between GAC rounds. We're going to the finals round on Thursday. So today we'll just join, nothing much, and then we'll just chill out with you guys. Tomorrow we'll set our GAC defense. It'll be the 5-year anniversary. We'll have the big stream tomorrow, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. 5 years of SWGOH. What have we done with our lives?
Not
I've
much.
been here for all of it. It's, oh boy. And then, of course, Thursday's Thanksgiving. I will do my GAC, and that's it on Thursday. And then Friday, we may do a lunch stream. A lot of streams are going to be up in the air because it's the holidays. It's a holiday weekend, and so we'll try to get as much as we can. I'll see how things work out. If I'm not doing stuff with family, and by family I mean my mom and stuff, that's about it. But there's a lot of craziness going on, so we'll keep you guys abreast. The best way to know is to be subscribed on YouTube, on Twitch, following us on both. So you know when we do go live, you'll get an up. You should technically get an update, but we know how that shit goes. It usually doesn't trend in that direction. Okay, while we're waiting here, let's take Padme to Relic. Now, speaking of mod depression, look at this goddamn mod. I hit this yesterday. I was hanging out with Mort, and I had to use. There was a mod in the store. I went for it. Look at that bastard. It hit 20 speed. This is the kind of Illuminati bullshit I'm talking about, man.
Nice.
You know, I get all these mods that hit off stream, but when we try to do it on mod depression, out of the thousands of mods we roll, I've only ever hit 11. Not 1100, 11. 11 mods. But when I'm off stream, this is the kind of shit I get. People are like, how do you have so many great mods? It's like, yeah, I don't hit them when I'm streaming. God forbid that we bring something fun and exciting for the fans to watch. That shit hits offline. So, we have the mod for Padme there. But, I just wanted to show that real quick because that's infuriating. I'm happy, don't get me wrong. I'm ecstatic that I hit that. But, throw me a freaking bone, Scott. I mean, for reals. Alright. God damn it. Alright. It is now time to upgrade the Padme for your pleasure. I've gotten all the gear. We only needed like 1 or 2 pieces, and I've used my get and stuff to get it. So we are going to farm her. We have farmed the gear, and we shall take her for your pleasure. Relic, here we go. Yes, I would like to upgrade the Padme. Oh look, we have done it. We have upgraded the Padme. Let's take her to 3. Alright, we will amplify her pistol. It's taking longer for your pleasure. Alright, we'll do it again. And then one more time. We shall amplify her. And we have done it. We have amplified her. She is Relic 3. We have done the Padme. We wanted to do this before the next GAC. Unfortunately, her and Shock T share the same amount of gear. So, we can take her off the favorites. Padme, you stay at Relic 3. Shock T be a bit because we have to start all over from scratch. Why? Because, god damn it, they share the same gear. It's ridiculous. So I have to farm all those purples and left side pieces and stuff. So it's fine. No rush. We got time for the next light side GOTB is really when I want to have her done. So we're looking good. Piet's coming along. Cara's coming along. The ships are coming along. Everything's coming along. We're fine. Everything's fine. How are you? Good. Oh. And if we can just get things monkey ass in here, we can go do some mods. But you know what? Since we're waiting, let's start saying hi to everybody. And let's start doing the questions. If we see some questions, we'll start with those while we wait for Thane. He wanted to do something. I got the pack because he said, let's get the pack. We'll do stuff tomorrow. Where's Thane? He's probably sleeping. Nathan H. is our first contestant. He's the first one here. He says, hello there, skewers. Pickle time. Very nicely done, sir. Hello there. Foreigner with a hello there, skewers. Hello there, too. Doc Ravage says, morning, skewers. Morning to you, and thank you guys for being here. Yappy's here, as always, says, hey, RSG peeps. Wave. I'm not sure what, I think you meant cornucopia. Is that a Oh, it is cornucopia. It looks like the R in the end make an M, so it says something else, and I'm not reading that. Pickles to go with your tacos for this beautiful, if a bit cold and damp, Taco Tuesday. And, of course, a chocolate-covered sprinkled donut for the lovely Ouchie Dumpling. Lord Megatron and the Decepticons are here with the wave. They're just behaving and getting ready for the holiday season. Glad to have you guys here. Gav P says you are on mute. Who's on mute?
Keep reading.
Oh, Gav P, shut up. God damn it.
That's usually Finn right there.
I was like, what are you talking about? Don't even try to play that game with me. Nathan H. with tacos for everyone. Very nicely done. Sharing it with everybody. You just says, happy Taco Tuesday. Hope everyone is well and safe. Same thing to you, my friend. And then he says, this is brought to you by Welch's Fruit Snacks and Taken Kermit. Well, half that's correct, because that Welch's Fruit Snacks can get that. You can get that shit out of here. I don't. That's Finn's thing. That ain't my thing. Trouble on Demand has popped in. He says, morning, folks. Good morning to you, sir. What else? 73 says, happy Taco Hump Day Part 2. Well, we'll just go with it. Gav P question: what is the best value for use with leftover spare scoundrels? I've all these bounty hunters and scoundrels just sitting there unused, looking sad. Sure, Vince, I'll have some advice. Well, we can pull up the scoundrel list here. I have quite a few scoundrels. I mean, I don't know. I kind of been keeping my bounty hunters for offense because they're a lot of fun. Scoundrel teams, I've put some on defense. You know, here and there. You know, like Nest, Newt, Vandor, Chewy. I mean, the Vandor, Chewy, Barris, and who's the other one we put on that team? L3 has been really good in threes. Had a couple holds with that one yesterday. The new team, of course, with Nest and Dooku is pretty good. I don't know. What do you think, Vancel? Any suggestions for Gav P with all these scoundrels? What's he gonna do? Don't put Old Republic down on defense, because you're just begging Kylo to kick that ass and get free banners.
Kind of just depends on what he's referring to as leftovers, because the scoundrel fraction's pretty large. But
it is huge.
So to make this a little bit of an easier process, I'm going to eliminate all the vets. I'm going to eliminate all the rebel scoundrels, because typically the rebel scoundrels are going to be on a rebel team. But your Kira squad can be so many different things, especially now with the new L3 and the new IG-11 and Quail duo. And then typically your bounty hunters, you can usually make 2 full teams once you get them all geared up. It really just depends on what you need them for, because the scoundrels and bounty hunters are so they have such a variety. Like, my Kira team is always changing. I mean, it's usually 5 scoundrels, but it's always changing. My bounty hunter teams, again, they're always changing. The lead is always rotating based on what I need them for. So you can do a lot with them. So yeah, with the leftovers, sometimes it is a little tricky. And typically there's some grand arenas where I don't even use all of my bounty hunters, because I know some of them, like, it just depends on what your opponent puts on defense. Like, if they sandbag you, then yeah, go ham on them. But if you got some really strong teams, sometimes you just have to, like, have people sit on the bench. But once you put together, I think the best thing to do is have one solid scoundrel lead, or like team with Kira, and you can do 2 solid bounty hunter teams. But beyond that, I really don't see a second scoundrel team, just because we don't have a lot of scoundrel leaders. Like, Kira's kind of like the only one, and I know, like, people can say Django does speed for scoundrels, but I mean, like, a scoundrel dedicated lead, we really don't have.
And Nate's like separatist as well, and he's mainly used for separatists. So yeah, you're absolutely right. So, but yeah, there's lots of teams. I mean, back in the day, I ran the Preparation H team, and it worked really well. So yeah, so you can kind of mix and match. Let's see here. The lovely Maz Kanata is here. She's got a little wave going on. I see you, Maz. Don't try to hide from me, girl. Hey, Maz. Hey. Scribbles is here. Scribe Gaming says, hey, RSG peeps and the Skewed Nation. And speaking of Scribbles, Thane decided to join us. Hi, Thane.
What's going on?
Oh, there he is. Thane Tyrell has popped up. We'll get to the mod depression here in a moment, sir. We're just saying hi to all the skewers. Ancient Farmer's here from AOE2. He's a farmer. and he's ancient. He's using the old pickaxe made of stone. This is question. I run 501st Gas as my arena. I'm almost finished farming light side Revan. Should I farm for dark Revan or Jedi Knight Luke next? Do I even need dark side Revan? Yes, you do. Please, God, get dark side Revan. He is still an amazing character. So is Malik. Those two alone are crazy. And Bastila herself, Nasty Basti, is a hell of a good character. And you can mix and match them and take all kinds of teams out with them. I do it all the time in 3s and 5s. I don't know how the rest of the panel feels, but before I get Luke, which is going to take a lot of resources, you can actually get Darth Revan and Malik pretty easily, in my opinion. It's not that bad. As compared to what you need for Luke. I mean, 17,500 GP versus all Relic 3 characters, and you have to use characters that need to get 1 and all this other stuff. It's crazy. Anybody else have any thoughts on that?
No, I agree. I mean, if you're already getting Jedi Knight Revan, might as well do the other 5 characters just to get Darth Revan, and then after that you get an extra character, you get Malik. So.
Yeah.
Well, it would also factor in on what his roster is comprised of, comprised of. Like, he might be closer to getting Luke than he is to getting Dark.
I would bet money that he doesn't.
Well, he might have the tunes already geared up for Luke.
It's just
compared to having, like, if he doesn't even have Fallen Bastila unlocked, if he doesn't have, the dark side characters unlocked,
I know,
or geared,
even if that's the case,
I mean, 9
relic characters, Relic 3 versus for Revan, like, you can go in there with gear 9 to 11. Malik, you just need 17,500. Some of those characters can be able to gear 11 as long as they have the Zeta, right? That's a big difference between having all the characters that need relics, because I mean, just getting the pieces for relics.
Going for Luke, you're also unlocking characters needed for Jedi Master Luke. Just saying.
I still think you should get Darth Revan. I'm sorry. I think it's a really. Don't get me wrong, Jedi Luke is goddamn money. He really is. But as a newer player and for investment wise, it's going to take you a while to get Luke. But you know. Grim makes a good point. You go with the character you think you're closest to and the one that you really want. So if it was my opinion of Van Sale, I would say Darth Revan and Malik is just an easier character and team to get. It's really super effective in GAC. So, yee. Nathan H says, hey, Moz. Hey, yep, there's Moz. Let's see here. Snoochie Poochie's here, says, hola all. Well, hola. Mi amigo. Why not says hello from Canada. Oh, another fellow Canadian there, eh? We got quite a few Canadians and Canadian tendency up there in Canada. With that good whiskey, hanging out, joining the Skier Nation, representing well. Good job. Scribbles, if you want to join us, of course, Scribe, you already have the information. Just hop on in here. Let's see here. Ooh, the Escape Podcast is here. It says hello in chat. I'm going to assume that that's Paul.
Oh, yeah.
Because usually now just...
He was over on when we were doing Borderlands, controlling all the badasses and sending them after us.
Very good job. Good job. Doc Ravage, who's here. Hello, Doc. Says, question, what's the relic priority for bounty hunters?
Bosk.
Yeah.
Mando.
Yeah. Grief.
Yeah, Bosk should always be your first. And then depends on what you're doing after.
I think you do Grief before you do Mando, personally. Grief is just so ridiculously good.
Yep.
Yeah, but he can stealth himself, and the regular Mando is pretty darn squishy before you get him relic.
I know, but
but he has that extra life, so
yeah,
he can take a hit and still be useful.
Yeah, Grief cannot. And Grief, and you want that speed and extra stats, make him more survivable, and just have him just do his thing. Grief is so good. I love Grief. All right, what else? Any threes here? This says woohoo, glad to have you here. Hawthorne says, but it was only 3 about 2 months ago. I don't know what that Hawthorne's saying, but we're glad to have you here, Hawthorne, nonetheless. Rare Rock says, okay, wait, what? Oh, Christ, it updated on me. Hold on. Let me scroll back up and try this again. There we go. Ray Rock says, good 2 for Tuesday morning pickle flashers and Wookiee strokers. There you go. Let's see here. Honcello is here. Hello, Honcello. Says, hey guys, what's going on, buddy? You're talking about relics. Okay, you're talking about relic 3s.
No, he was talking
Whatever.
about 3 plus 20 hits on the stream.
Meow Meow's
Mods.
here. Yeah, it says Meow Meow says go on Ranger checking game. Let me look here what Meow Meow's did. Oh no, did she? She did. She lurked me again. It doesn't matter where I am, what I'm doing, what time
Go
of day.
on.
There it is on stream. Go on from Meow Meow. Yeah, I'm just always lurking my ass. I can never escape. Ziglet says, afternoon all, this is fine. And this is the way, Ziglet. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, we do need to go join GAC. Now that we got Padme Relict, let's go join GAC.
No.
Okay, we're not going to join GAC. We'll wait on that. Strum says, hey, everybody. Hey, Strum.
Oh, yeah.
Liboka says, thumbs up. Glad for you. If you can hit the thumbs up while you're here, folks, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Hashtagger, what's going on, buddy? Been a while. Says, hope you all are doing well. We hope you're doing well, too, sir. Tracking like Daniel McCracken says, happy Taco Thanksgiving Tuesday. Word? I like that. Nice.
Yeah, and I can understand Thane saying no because you're about to work on your mods. You don't want to lock into GAC before you do your mods.
Tired, so yeah, that's why I have you guys here. Ghost Strike says, hey everyone. Then Thane popped in, what's up, Ranger, before he popped into the chat. And then Meow Meow called him a dingo. Well, that works. What else need 3 questions? Just to confirm, Ray is the #1 pain in the butt on defense in 3v3. If you're talking Galactic Legend, Ray, yes, she is. Oh, boy, is she a pain in the ass. That's why I keep my Ray now, because I don't even want to even dick around with it. I don't want to, just no. Just, we'll keep our Ray on offense if they've got Ray. I'm not even playing games with that anymore. Let's see here. Stings is here. Says, howdy. Hey, Stings. Glad to have you here. Let's see here. Who else have we not called out yet? I'm just looking for any names we haven't seen. Sarah is here. Says, hi all. This is the problem I am running into, is having enough top speed mods to properly mod the Galactic Legends. You're gonna get good speed no matter what. I don't have the best, fastest mods on my characters, but I mean, as long as you get them around 500, you're fine, man. You don't have to be like crazy. Not my Ray is crazy, but like Kylo, Luke, I think they're over 500, and I'm fine with that, and I have no problems with it. So you don't have to go too banana serum with your mods.
There's one guy in my arena that has a 601 Ray.
Yeah, I think mine's 575 or 578,
Ridiculous.
something like that. Yeah, once I started going first, it doesn't really matter. I mean, because who goes first and whatnot. It's like, okay, it is what it is. Was talking about 3 plus 20 hits on streams. Oh, that's right. There you go, Hawthorne. Okay, I understand what you're saying now, buddy. Another Canadian. Kevin McDonald says, hi from Canada. Looking forward to the anniversary wars tomorrow. Hope for 10 gas shards, maybe. Be pretty nice. Maybe we get some poutine and some other good stuff. Maple syrup. That'd be nice, eh? Skywalker Vader says, another our main Canadian representation up there in Canada with all them Canucks says, hello there. It's SWGOH 5-year anniversary tomorrow. It sure is there, buddy. 5 years of hanging out and representing us in the frozen tundra there, Skywalker Vader. Nick Credo popped in and says, hey all. Hey Nick, what's going on, my friend? Glad to have everybody here. Those are all the names that I can see and shout out. Okie dokie in the pokey. Let's see here. What else? Let me just respond to somebody real quick. Okay, let's see here. Okay, good, and good. Okay, let me share the screen so Thane can see everything, and then Van Silla can see everything, and the Grim can see what Thane and Van Silla are seeing, and then they don't have to look. Yay! And then we ate the minstrels. All right, so recap. Hold on, we had a question here. Well, Sturm says, did they give us relic mats to take one character to Relic 7 last year, or am I imagining that happened? I don't remember them doing that. I know we got some stuff, but I don't think it was enough to do that. I could be wrong, though. Shadowvel, our H-Town representation. What's going on, Shadow? Always glad to have you here, my homie. Exo says, question, do you have to remod for any of the Jedi Master Luke tiers? Tier 1 is easy. Um, not really. I mean, you want good mods on your characters, but I like the ultimate tier for Jedi Master Luke was once Thane showed me like the order, kind of easy. I'm just throwing that out there. Let's see here. All right, let me do this. All right. Okay, let's go into now. Let me pull up. Where is she? Oh, we took her off favorites. There he is. So Padme is now Thane. She is Relic 3. And look what we got yesterday, Thane. I rolled this mod. Look what it hit. Off stream, mind you.
Nice.
So we don't have to worry about that one. So we're still working on Padme. Before we jump
Look at the
into
stats
juice.
real quick. Nice. Look at that health.
Sexy, isn't it?
Yeah, we started at 40K. Now look at where we're at.
Mm-hmm. It's like butter. All right.
And then I think the one that we're doing first was that arrow, right? Because that one had 17 speed.
The arrow? Yeah, that has 17 speed. It is health, though.
Yep, let's do that one.
All right.
It's a nice arrow.
All right, we just need those mounts. Okay, we can get those.
Yeah, you got a lot of energy. So
I got the pack like I promised.
nice. And you have your refreshes still, right?
Did I use them? Yeah, I don't think I've used any of them. Yeah. All right, here we go. Big slice, big money, big money. There we go. Done and done. All right, and then the cross is health. The circle is health. Which one do you want to do next?
Is that 13 speed on the circle?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do the cross then.
Okay. Gonna need a lot of mats, so let's just start simming our little hearts out. Oh, we got 24. Okay, another 24. That helps. And then these. Okay. Oh, we have to use our refreshes now. Oh, I'm out of crystals. Crashed in heaven.
How do you out of crystal? You got like 2,000.
Well, it's called taking Padme up, you freak. Let's see. All right, we're 7 short. Oh, God damn it.
Oh. Do your dailies, see if we can get some more crystals.
Man, let me do this real quick. Let's do GW. Okay, we'll do this.
There it is. Oh, so close.
Okay.
There it is.
All right, back in we go. Back to Padme Amidala. That's what we do for the skewers. All right. Find. Do this. Purchase and rock and roll. Watch us only get like 6.
Why would you say that?
We did! I knew it! I knew they were gonna hose our ass.
Why would you
goddamn
say that?
because that's just what happens to me, dude. And you know this to be true. Oh, that's so mean. That is so goddamn mean. I told you,
Well,
man.
we have 11, so hopefully by the end of the stream we'll have enough energy to
Oh yeah.
roll at least one more.
Probably like another 10-15 minutes. You might be able to have another attempt.
Yeah. We just need one. Good lord.
That's funny.
I knew. I was like, it's the stream. It always happens. This happens every time. I get right there, and it's exactly what I knew was going to happen. I goddamn knew that shit was going to happen. Oh, this game.
Can we look at her stats real quick? I want to see how much she's up now. Oh, yeah. Look at that. We pretty much doubled her health in the last couple of days.
I told you this game hates me. All right, let's do a couple questions and stuff. Let's get back to the questions. Lee Boca says, question. Hey, Ranger. Ancient question, I know. But just curious, at what point did you buy the Hyperdrive bundle? What GP were you? I'm 2.2 million GP, thinking hard about it, knowing now, would you do it again? Yes. The Hyperdrive bundle is one of the few $100 packs that I recommend. It is unbelievably good. I did it when I was first working on the Galactic Legends because I could not turn down that much ridiculous amounts of gear. That's when I made the purchase for the Galactic Legend bundle. It's different. I don't know. Thane, did you ever get the Hyperdrive bundle?
Oh yeah, I got it right away.
Okay, so you bought it right off the bat. You're like, okay, that's sexy.
Yeah.
Now, Grim, I don't think you've bought it yet, have you?
I don't pay for this shit.
Get bullshit. All right.
Hey, I am a devout follower of Urban Blaster's motto. I'm sorry. You know, it's a free-to-play game because I don't pay for this shit.
That's all right. Vincil, did you ever get the Hyperdrive bundle, and when did you get it?
I got it. I can't tell you when because I don't remember because I bought it just to get rid of that stupid icon. So I honestly can't remember when I bought it, but I did purchase it. Yeah.
Not because it was really good. Just
nope. Well, I was like, fine, CG, here, get out of my face.
You've worn me down. I give in. I think as a newer player, it's fantastic. It really is. So if you want to get it now, I encourage it. You got to remember at that time when it had come out, I delayed until I knew what was going to happen with the Galactic Legends, and then when I looked at like how many relics and all this other stuff that I needed to take characters to with gear and stuff, and then you look at that bundle, you're just like, there's no way that I cannot do this. I think it was like February or March when I got that sucker when I was working toward Ray. That was when I bought it. So, but yeah, I highly recommend it.
But yeah, if you're a paying player, it's definitely worth the money.
It's so much,
really is.
so much value just from the characters and the gear and the ships. I mean, it's just too good. I mean, it's really hard to not.
I think the earlier you buy it, the better, just because I think it is gonna. Because we were talking about this on another stream the other night about how when they're gonna change the shard economy, make it easier to get shards. The Hyperdrive bundle is gonna lose a little bit of value, but
not much.
No, not by much. No, because all the gear it has. But yeah, no. I think the earlier you buy it on, I think the more you get out of it.
Yeah, I agree. You're going to get value out of it no matter when you get it, because no matter where you are in the game, it's going to influx you with so much stuff. Even like if you're mid-tier, there's going to be characters you haven't worked on. All of a sudden, you're like, oh, I guess they're 5-6 stars now. That's nice. So yeah, I think it's still worth it, and people are giving their examples. Question: what is the best modding for Rey? I see a lot of tenacity with the crit avoidance arrow to prevent the Vader counter, but I can't imagine that's not ideal for Squad Arena. I can show you my Rey. Vincil thing, you can talk about yours. Now mine, I have a speed set and a health set. Now her stats are, this is mainly for Squad Arena, but it works exceptionally well when I'm doing GAC as well. She has 180,000 health. She's not going to get that much protection, so she's over, with health and protection, she's over 200,000. She's super fast. Her tenacity is like at 100%, so that's kind of where I wanted her at. I could always move her mods around a little bit, but for Squad Arena, you can't beat it. Now, Thane, your Rey, what is yours at in, like, what's your... I mean, you can go with the tenacity set. I just wanted more health on her, so I went with the health set on top of the speed set I did with tons of health and protection. You know, I made her as a pain in the ass as I possibly could with as fast as she could. More turns, the better.
Yeah, I have her with the tenacity set. The ideal situation for Squad Arena is an offense set with health. You want to get her her offense as high as possible for her whirlwind and her ultimate.
Yeah. But anything from you there, Van?
I don't have her.
You don't have her? Oh yeah, you're evil. Never mind. I'm sorry. I forgot that you P evil. So
I wish I did though, because you can do some crazy stuff with her and a droid team now with IG-11.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable. Like, on offense, there's no doubt that Kylo is like the king of the Galactic Legends, but when you look at defense, man, Rey is a goddamn pain in the ass. And then when the Vader came out, the Vader counter came out, people are like, okay, I'll just put more tanks on my team and just ruin that counter. It's because, like, then it made it much more exceptionally harder to do. It's like, all right, I'll just put L3 and Holdo, and you can't get to her, and she's going to eventually get to her ultimate, and you're in trouble. So she is a pain in the ass to deal with on defense. Again, why I keep my Rey for offense, because I'm like, I know with the mirror, I'm gonna get it. So yeah, it's not worth the headache. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm looking for questions. Buzzsaw says, question, what makes a marketing department's heart beat faster than a comment like, I bought it to get rid of the icon?
It's a good point. Like, we annoyed him and got him to buy it. Success. I bet you there's a lot of people that did do that just to get rid of the icon.
That's so funny.
Because it is an annoying icon. Because it's always there. Ugh.
Oh, God. That's so funny. And they're saying a slower Ray is better on defense. I agree with that philosophy, but I always...
because she stays in her ultimate for longer. That's why.
Yeah, I totally am with that. However, I'm so offensive with her in Squad Arena and in GAC. But even when we put her on defense on GAC, she's done quite well. So, I mean, in threes is a different story, though. I mean, Ray on threes, I think, is the MVP. There's some MVPs. Let's talk about, since we're waiting for the next questions and stuff, some teams that I think that have been really shocking, that have done really well for us. First off is Mon Mothma. Get the hell out of here with Mon Mothma in the back line, dude. I've had over almost 30 defensive holds with that team. I mean, that's madness. With Mon Mothma, Biggs, and Wedge, that team has just been stupid for us. I mean, not even being cleared. We've seen it yesterday. Multiple attacks, like it had 5 yesterday or something like that. It got cleared, but it took 5 attempts to clear it. So Mon Mothma in the back has been really, really good. I'll tell you, the team that's been giving people fits for me is the Luke team on defense. Luke with Watt and Bastila lead. I've seen this every time where they kill Bastila and Watt, but Luke, because he's got that buff, they can't clear him. Then he's got turn meters, so they go in with another team, and then I see the results 2 or 3 battles later. They've had to use 2 or 3 really good teams to get rid of him. So that's been a bonus. And then the First Order team, man. Hux lead with Red Lobster Trooper and First Order Stormtrooper. I mean, that team has been a nightmare for people this GAC on just, this is just me, this is anecdotal, but that team is, good Lord in heaven, has been getting people fits. And I think what's happening is they're using some of their better teams on some of the other teams we got down there, like Padme and Grievous, and we're putting Kylo Ren on defense and Luke, and then one of those goes bad, and so they've used an extra team. Then they get, for some reason, they get up north and they try to take out the First Order team. Some have cleared it, but some have not. And then they get to the backline team, and Mon Mothma has been just stellar. What have you been noticing, Vinso?
Some of the teams that I've used on defense, surprisingly lately, Kira with L3 and Ness has been holding. Usually gets me at least 2 holds.
Nice.
So, and I usually put that in the front. I don't know. I haven't checked what people have used against it, but it's consistently been getting me at least 2 holds. I'm assuming just because of Nest. What else? Yeah, that Hux team, I use that same one too. Sometimes it does get me holds, but sometimes it does. Let's see what else. And bounty hunters, I've switched up my bounty hunters quite a bit in 3v3. So, one team that I've been messing around with that I found some success is Bosk lead with Dengar and Embo. And that has been, I would say it holds once every other battle. So I wasn't really expecting it to hold, but it's held a couple times.
Yeah, for me, the one that's been the big standout for 3v3 has been Dooku, Asajj, and Zombie on the back line. They have such a hard time clearing that because all they can touch is Zombie.
That's a pretty solid team, actually. Now, I use a Daka and Zombie with Kylo Ren, which has been a pain in the ass too. But most people, they go in there with the Kylo Ren or the Galactic Legend, clear that. They're not playing games with that. So usually he doesn't get any holds. My Kylo Ren always in the South gets cleared because they've used their Galactic Legend for it. Now in the chat they're saying, well, Ness can solo that, but I've been seeing Ness on defense quite a lot, because when you get into the higher GP brackets, you see most people going more defense than offense. with some of these teams, and a Nest on defense is pretty pain in the ass. It does force you to use some things, and that's kind of what you want with GAC. But I agree. If you keep your Nest and you see Mon Mothma and whoever, it doesn't really matter. Nest is going to get medieval on that ass, and especially if she's relict.
Yeah, she's gonna end up countering him to death.
Yeah, there's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Thing, what are you any things in your GACs, or did you want to say for threes teams on defense that have really shocked you and how well they've done, or anything like that?
No, I mean, most of the stuff that shocked me is are the teams that I kind of made you put on defense, like the First Order team, the Bears team.
Oh, I forgot about the Bears team. That team had times where it had multiple holds too. Bears, Vandor, and who was the other one? L3.
L3,
yeah.
Lots of healing and tankiness. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They just can't kill it. It's been shocking to see it happen, man. I don't know if they're just undervaluing that team and going in with like a team that's pooperific or what the deal is. So, but hey, more power to us. All right, let me check on this. Where we are with our mod energy. Let me see. I may just go off screen for a second and give some more crystals. I know Meow Meow said it before, so I'm like, all right, let's do it. Jesus. Let me look real quick. Because we're doing the cross. Let me see, how much energy do we have? Because we just need. All right, we'll see here, because we got 4 minutes and 20 seconds before it's ready to go. But if if we don't get that piece, then some more crystals. All right, let's see here. Keep your questions coming in. I'm just seeing if I missed any. Well, so far, I think we're kind of keeping up pace with that. But yeah, it is a question. It's a Taco Tuesday, but we're doing questions. And if you want to ask questions to Van Sil, the Bounty Hunter Whisperer, or Thing, the GAC Whisperer, or to us, you're more than welcome. Get your questions in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe. As we're waiting here for some more questions to come in, and we're just kind of chilling. There's really nothing else going on in the game. That's why we're doing this. We'll get Ray that last. I'm sorry, Ray. Padme the last slice. Hopefully we get one. Matt, for the love of Christ. So after this, at 7, I'll do Enemy Bingeaholics on the Enemy Bingeaholics channel on Twitch. If you haven't followed that, please look it up and follow us. We talk about animes. And then at 8 o'clock, it'll be Don't Starve Together Tuesday with Grim and Durgan Gurgan and Finn, the fruit snack lover, and McVenom yelling at everybody, and Ouchie pops in, and Maz pops in, and they're very mean to Maz, and it makes me angry. No, I'm kidding, they don't do that. So yeah, a lot of infighting that goes on there. The dysfunctional family feud. It's like a soap opera. You watch it to see what McVenom and Durgan, what their relationship status is as the camp couple. What is the status of them? You were always playing that. What are they?
I don't know. Really don't know.
It's all about that wood. It's about collecting that wood. The wood collection. All right, how much longer do we got? Jesus. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Well, we're getting there. All right. You guys have questions. Now's the time to do it. We're going to go about 15, 20 more minutes. So if you want to ask your questions, please do. We're just kind of sitting here waiting for this to see if we can get that last little bit to get Padme a little bit better before we do join GAC. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else going on in the game? No. I know TW is getting ready to kick off, so make sure you join TW. Make sure you join your GAC. And if you don't want to do GAC, I get it, but at least join so you can get some rewards, because it's nice. It's nice to get some free. It's free stuff. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's still free crap. So please at least join. And if you just want to set defense and do it once and then forget about it for the next 3 rounds, hey, by all means, go for it. Some people enjoy 3s more than 5s. Some people enjoy 5s more than 3s. There's no right or wrong answer. So it's whatever you enjoy. So it's totally fine. Oh, Gat Pieces question: what's the best way to mod Mando and Grief? What do you think, Van Sil? Now, I've just done speed and damage on those two guys. Pull them up right now. But you can talk about what you'd like to mod them for.
So Grief, definitely speed and health. I think also I've experimented. I'm always swapping my mods sometimes, but a potency cross on Grief also isn't a bad idea, just because he dazes on his basic. So having a potency primary cross isn't a bad idea. But yeah, primarily speed and health, and then Mando, you mod him like half the other bounty hunters, just crit chance and crit damage.
Yeah,
high emphasis on the crit chance. You always want to make sure he's critting, so he's putting out that TM for the rest of your team.
Yeah, I've got crit chance mods on him plus a speed set because I want him fast as balls, because he's just so nice. And I have crit chance actually on Grief because a lot of times I want all my bounty hunters to have crit chance, so they're all so we can get that payout
so
faster.
Nice.
It's so nice. So very nice. But yeah, speed is the primary thing for me on both those characters. You want them going first. So Finn is playing the World of Warcraft. We might not see him for a week. Is he really?
Yeah.
He's playing World of Warcraft.
Mister, I never have enough time to play all my games that he already owns. But he goes and plays World of Warcraft.
Since McVenom just popped in and says my mods are garbage. McVenom, I didn't know you're still playing SWGOH, but if you ever want, we will remod your account. If you ever decide to come back, we'll get you squared away. Come on, McVenom, you know better than that. Let's see, any other questions? Yeah, Lee Bocus' question says, my Thrawn is tricky for me. I want speed, but I'm sacrificing health. I want him fast, but I want him to survive. A little frustrating with Vader and Palp. I just go speed. And once you get him relic, he becomes much more survivable, because he gets that big stat boost. But it's not even a thought for me. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree, but it's all about speed, and more speed. You want him at least 300 plus for Thrawn to be effective, right?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, like, if you wanted to be tankier, just throw more gear on him, or take him to a higher relic. But I've actually experimented with a Thrawn with almost no speed as well. But I think most of the time you're gonna want very fast Thrawn. But if you go with the very slow Thrawn route, where you want him very tanky, some people do that just because that fracture lasts a lot longer if you put 0 speed on him.
Yeah, I just went pure speed. Mine's 303 right now. It's about 95,000 health and protection. I mean,
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so I mean, he's that's the thing. Once I made him relic, that's and he's only relic 1. I could take him to relic 3 if I wanted to, make him a little bit more survivable. But yeah. So all right, let's go check out Padme. Let's go see if we can get that last bit that we need for Padme Amidala. And all right, we're gonna go to the cross. We should be able to slice it now. Let's get the material. All right, we do have 14 energy. Here's the big roll. Let's see if we get the mats. Here we go.
How many do you need? 4?
I just need 1. Hey, we got 1.
There you go.
Hey, we did it. We did a great job. I didn't get more crystals. Yay. All right, we'll slice it up. There it is. Now we're cooking with Crisco. And then
let's look at her health.
83,669.
Nice.
Oh, we over doubled her health.
Yes.
Last couple days.
And McVenom says, good lunchtime. Everyone's saying, McVenom, come back! Come back!
I have a question for you,
McVenom, come back.
Yeah, what's up, thing?
You can blame it all on me.
So you always say that 3v3s is not your thing, but have you at least enjoyed this month's 3v3?
Well, so I'll say this. I prefer 5s to 3s. That's not going to change. The enjoyment I get is in 3s because it's not my favorite. I have enjoyed, though, it's just the fun of just hanging out with you guys. Like yesterday.
The Mon Mothma.
That shit. I don't know if you saw it yesterday, Vincil. It was the funniest shit we have ever seen in a while. So if you guys missed it yesterday, we got to the back line, and I still had Vader, Palpatine, Thrawn, and we had a Mon Mothma team with 3PO and Princess Leia, all relic. I think they were like 3 to 5, right? So they're highly relic characters. So I wasn't taking it for granted. We went there with Emperor, Palpatine, Vader, and Thrawn, right? Palp lead. We went in there, and of course my mods were better. So Vader went first, did the AOE, got the dots, did Merciless Massacre, threw the saber at Leia. She died instantly, right? And then, to our surprise, Mon Mothma and 3PO died because they have to have at least one character.
Oh, that's right. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was like, wait,
Ranger,
hold
Ranger
on,
was like,
what?
"Oh, wait, what? Oh, what just
That's
happened?"
funny. Oh my god. I wouldn't even. We've been playing this game for such a long time. Little things like that, like I probably wouldn't even look at it.
I didn't either.
I'm gonna kill. I'm
none
gonna
of us
kill
figured
Leia
it-
first.
all of us
Then I'm
did.
gonna go for 3PO, and then my Mothra will just. Or I'll go. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, we didn't pick up on it.
that's funny.
For 10 minutes, I couldn't function.
Yeah, I was like,
man.
"Oh, we should just throw Vader in there by himself."
Yeah, that was
know?
Thane picked up on that immediately. He's like, God damn it.
Yeah,
That's pretty funny.
that was so
I
funny.
wonder if your
dude.
opponent knew about that either.
I don't know, and I can't go back because, we're about to
Yeah.
join GAC now that we got Padme squared away, but, which I'll hit the join now. But yeah, I can't go back and review.
You want to double
unfortunately.
check, make sure all your tunes have mods?
I already did that. We're squared away on that. The only ones that don't are the ones that we took all those, that are like Gear 7, 8 or lower, that I took all those trash mods off and sold. So we get rid of all that. So we have extra space for mods and stuff. But yeah, all our characters have mods. We went and made sure that was the case. So we're good to go. But yeah, goddamn, that was some funny shit yesterday. Oh my god. And I would say that's what makes threes has made this threes fun. It's just, we're all hanging out and we're just having fun and we're doing stuff, and we're 8-1, and the only reason we're not 9-0 is because I got a little cheeky with trying to use Malik versus Dooku, Newt, and Droideka as a solo.
Mm-hmm.
Learned a valuable lesson there. That shit doesn't work. They just whittled his ass down.
Y'all, you did it for the fans.
Well, we
for
did.
the
I mean, they were
viewers.
like, yeah, let's try it.
We screw up so you don't have to.
Yeah.
So remember that. Don't
Yeah,
use it.
it's one of those things. So don't use Malik versus Dooku, Newt, and Droideka. It's just not going to go well for you. For some reason, Dooku, as many times as he's counters, he does not get feared. And we could not figure it out. Like, why is he not getting feared? It just wasn't happening. And
because he gets stacking tenacity. That's what it is when he's in the lead.
he wasn't in the lead. It was Newt lead.
Oh.
Well,
And
he has
wasn't getting feared.
to crit, I think, to get a fear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was amazing. I mean, we just couldn't. And they eventually took him out, and so that cost us the banners that we needed for that victory. But other than that, we've been pretty dominant. I mean, we're 8-1, and the one loss, we still got the full clear. It wasn't like we didn't get the full clear. It came down to efficiency. That was the one person that did clear us. But other than that, no one else has been able to full clear us. So I've enjoyed threes. I still prefer fives. I don't know what it is. It's just, for me, it's just what I've worked towards.
That's what the game's based off of.
Yeah, it just makes
fives.
I don't know if it's OCD or what it is, but just I don't know. I enjoy it more. I just do. But I get it. If you enjoy threes, I totally understand it. And I am not one of those like, threes sucks. No, I don't think threes necessarily sucks. It's just if you enjoy it or not. I think they're both good game mats. It's different. So sometimes we all can get this
I like threes. I feel like threes last longer.
It does seem forever,
Because
doesn't it?
you do because you put more teams down on defense.
You
and
do.
You have more teams for offense. So it's just this longer experience. Because sometimes, like when this is normal fives, there's times where you're clearing your opponent in like 15 minutes, and you're like, that's it. Like, all right, well, we'll come back in 2 days and see what else my next opponent has.
Well,
But I do like how they added more ships. Because I'm a big fan of ships in this game, and being able to use multiple rosters is.
Well, so for me, this is still my stance on ships. I think if you're Division 1, ships you should have, right? If you're in Division 1, you should by now have developed your ships enough. If not, then you need to work on them, which I am. You can see I'm working on Imperial Type Army. He's almost 7 stars. I'm working on the Reaper. I'm working on Shuttle. Shuttle's a ways away. Oh, boy. But
yeah, the drop rate on the shuttle is
it's
so
garbage.
bad.
So bad. God, it is what it is. And then the last 2 ships is the 2 Sith ships, and I'll get those done. But hey, the engineer just said dropping in real quick, saying hello there. Hello there.
Hello.
But I'm for it. It's fine. But the problem I had was Division 2 and stuff that I'm like, I mean, come on, let's think about this. I mean, people at that level are mainly focusing. They've got one fleet that they've really worked on, right? That's all they've been really able to farm. Maybe two, right? They've got two fleets that are, you could say, are solid. They mainly focus on characters because the vast majority of this game is characters. I mean, just the law of averages, people are working more on the characters because they're trying to get Gas and Darth Revan and Padme and all these characters, and then they're just now dipping their toes in like Jedi Knight Luke or one of these Galactic Legends. Unless they're a whale, but then the whales that have gone up, they've got two Galactic Legends, but they still need to go back and work on Gas and Padme and Darth Revan and Jedi Knight Revan to go get their stuff. And ships is kind of an afterthought. They do work on it because there's certain things in ships you need, but they don't have that many fleets ready to go. I mean, I think a small minority might have them because they like ships more, but even then they've only focused on one fleet, two fleets at most, and that's why I was like, Division 2 does not need to have two ships. Division 1, sure, throw it at us, we should have the ships by now, but Division 2, I'm just not a fan of it.
What's the cutoff again for Division 1, Division 2?
So Division 1 is 4.5 million and higher, and then Division 2 is 3.8 to 5, or 4.5 if I'm not mistaken.
I think at that GP range, like, people should, if they don't already have a second ship, they're probably already working on it.
Right,
because
but
like, a lot of these requirements, like First Order, for example, like half of that faction are pilots.
But if you think about it, I mean, a lot of their GP is tied into characters. And they're so focused on that. But to say to have two ships on defense and two for offense, that's rough. I mean, I just don't. I think Division 2 just does not need that. Division 1, yeah, that's just the name of the game. It's Division 1 because you're talking from 4.5 million to over 9 million. So,
So this is what I'll say about that, though. If we are really getting a raid that requires ships, CG making Division 2 work on their ships will make the reception of a fleet raid, or at least a portion of it, better because more players will have ships to use. Because if they would have dropped a ships component in a raid, and then people would have just backlashed because they're like, well, I barely have one fleet. Like, how do you expect me to have 2 or 3 fleets for this one base? Whereas if they do it now, where they're like, well, GXT requires you to have 2, which is really 4, 2 for defense, 2 for offense. Now, when a raid drops that has a fleet component to it, players now are like, okay, well, at least now I have something to work with, and I at least can do my, 2% for my guild.
Yeah, I agree. It's just growing pains at the end of the day.
It would also be nice if we had more of a selection of ships, though.
That's the other thing too. Is we
right
need way
now it's
more
just
ships.
so they're
not capital
stuck.
ships.
Well,
we need ships.
Well, a couple capital ships would help.
No way.
We don't need
We have
any
a lot
more
of cap
Empire
ships.
ones. We need other.
I mean, we have 43 ships, and out of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are capital ships.
There was 40 different lines of TIE fighters.
Oh, sure.
And we only have 4 of them in the game.
I think maybe next year, like when this raid launches, the new raid at least. I'm not talking about the heroic Rancor. I think we can probably see some new ships come out either before or after.
Sure.
Yeah, like people in chat are saying the Mando ship. I totally think we're gonna get the Mando ship.
Yeah.
I even think we're gonna get a whole nother Mando.
Yeah, Razor Crest would be cool.
But that's a whole nother different conversation. But I think we can expect to see certain ships because like every year CG kind of has like a theme, but like they kind of like set the tone of like what to expect this year. So this year, obviously, we got like just GLs, and then Mando seasons here, and it's nothing but Mandalorian season. So there hasn't really been a whole lot of like ship this year. I mean, yeah, we got some capital ships, and
we've had the tanks.
We got the pilotless ships. What I think
we've had the tanks coming.
Those are all great.
Yeah.
Those are all really.
I agree.
Well
the tank ships have been fantastic. Hyena, Vulture.
The Y-wings, all
the
of
Y-wings, the TIE bomber is phenomenal. Yeah.
We still need. I think that I agree with Van Seal. We're definitely gonna get the Razor Crest. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're gonna give us the Razor Crest. But we might, if they end up doing more Mando stuff, I'm sure we might see maybe Gideon's Starfighter.
We could see that.
Gideon's TIE. We might see some more Empire-based ships, maybe Thrawn will get his TIE Defender.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't think we'll get
Because
Thrawn
they just released the TIE Defender for squadrons.
Yeah,
Well,
that in the beginning. Yeah.
You get the TIE
And,
Defender. You can
Get the
TIE-
B-wing for. I mean, there's
too many
the
ships.
V-wing. The V-wing would be awesome for Galactic
we
Republic.
need for Empire we can go Defender and we can go Interceptor, right? We can get those two ships. Rebels
Royal Guard TIE Interceptor, yes,
Sure,
please.
let's do it.
You want to put something in the game to open that would open my wallet to the game? The Royal Guard.
You
TIE
always
Fighter.
say that and then you never do it. Get out of here.
That's
Grim.
my favorite ship
Plus,
out
he's
of
already
everything.
He's already tied to the shuttle.
Yeah, you can't use it.
So
They could always rearrange it. That's fine.
So?
Yeah, that's true. You could always change it. Let's see. Betty Hall just said, "Howdy, Ranger. I think I missed 75%, 90% of today's Taco Tuesday. I had to do this thing called grocery shopping. God bless you, because I've had to do that too, and I understand how you're feeling. But don't worry, you can go back and watch." Yeah. So it says the good stuff is at the store, not them delivery food sites. No, the delivery food sites are great, but yeah, I go to the store and get stuff. Yeah, and it's Thanksgiving week, so yeah.
And another thing with those ships, they could start doing like frigates and corvettes and stuff like that take up 2 slots.
They could.
You know, give us a Corellian corvette, give us a blockade runner. You know, that Leia and a couple of rebels are on, stuff like that.
Yeah, we get A-Wing, B-Wings, U-Wings. I mean, there's so many ships just on the Rebels side. And
You know, give us the Hammerhead frigate.
But really, the two factions I think that still need the most. I think so. The Empire needs to be filled out a little bit more. So add the Interceptor, add that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like
Rebels
are
are fine.
Be fine.
If we can get A-Wing and B-Wing, great, right? But we have a ton of Rebel ships. But Resistance and First
needs...
Order are really lacking ships, right?
Yep.
I mean, they've got a starting lineup, but they don't have the reinforcements, and they still don't have the tank that you need for them. Well, they don't have that really, the tank that you have.
It's easy to do. Put the Resistance bomber, the big like T-shaped bomber that destroyed the Dreadnought in Last Jedi.
Sure, bring it in. But we need ships. Plain and simple, we need
Mm-hmm.
ships, and we need more. Did Thing drop off? He did drop off.
Yeah, he did.
Did he say why? Or he just had to go, or did he just lose connection? I guess.
I don't know.
No, all right, the Thing had
So
to go.
do you guys think we're gonna get like a character release at the end of the year? Because usually at the end of the year we get like, what was it, last year we got like.
Well,
we got like GL's got announced or something like that. But do you think like
we're getting Gideon this month?
Right, but he's gonna be marquee. I'm talking like some type of like.
I don't know.
You need this to get this.
I don't know.
Style.
I don't know.
Oh, you mean like new legendary or
legendary journey, whatever? Like, I mean, obviously we're not going to get a GL this soon.
No, not this soon. We just got the 2 newest ones. It's hard to say. I don't know what direction they're going to go because we're in the Mando phase right now.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if, based off season 2, if we're going to get anything related to that. If we do, it'll be after December 14th because that's when Mando season 2 ends. Right?
Yeah, I could mention a couple that could go for
that,
but I'm not
going
to because I don't want to put in any spoilers for the Mando season. So if you haven't seen the Mando season 2, please go watch it if you can. It's amazing.
Yeah, I think we'll get a couple more marquees. I don't know how many they have planned, but I think we'll get a couple more Mando marquees. But a lot of people keep telling me that we're going to see a Beskar Mando, and at first I was like, nah. And now I'm like, you know what? Maybe I can see it now as a requirement. And everyone's like, why would we have a duplicate of another character? And I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, we got 5 Hans and 6
if you look at the amount of duplicates we have in this game right now.
Well, I can see them doing something special for the Mando. As in, like, when you relic him, his armor starts changing. His relic levels you get pieces of his Beskar.
Hasn't happened yet.
No.
I have him at 7 and
yeah,
armor's still 6 shit.
Well, it's something they could add to it. But I mean, I couldn't see them doing Mando as like a legendary or something like that.
We'll have to wait. As I said, until season 2's over, we won't really. I mean, I have a ton of characters and speculation of who I think is going to come to the game, but I will not talk about them until after.
I know it's eating at me too, Rangers. I want to talk about it so much.
And I know Vince Still's just chomping at the bit, especially after episode 1. That reveal at the end there. I know
Yeah.
you're just Van Zyl was creaming his jeans when that was shown.
A lot of us were.
And then episode 3 was goddamn fire.
Episode 4 was amazing for me. But
So,
anyways, before we end
good.
up slipping up,
Yeah.
the so good. So good.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what we need the characters for. I mean, I'm still farming Cara Dune. But...
Yeah, I'm in the same boat you are. I'm focusing more on Piet at the moment because Kara's still in the and I haven't really done anything with Quill and IG yet. I may wait till next month and spend a little money. Yeah, I know they are, but I thought I'd make it to where we have a day where I just Ranger does the whaling for Christmas.
Yeah.
So we'll have a little Christmas special.
Oh yeah. Thane did say he had to hop off. He has sales training right now. So okay.
No, that's fine. I figured something would come up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Piet's going to get to he'll get the 7-star here soon. Kara's on her way to 7 stars, and then I'll do that. But I don't know. I just don't know what they're going to do. I mean, Mando has it, and it's a good thing. There's just so many different characters.
Just because I've tried that whole team. Like, I have the whole team R7 except for Kara because I'm still farming her shards. But the team just doesn't it doesn't work with itself. So, and I don't know if the team is supposed to or not, but I'm thinking, well, a lot of people are saying if Mando's special had shock, that the team might work a little bit better, but that team is not designed to work with itself. So I don't know if we're gonna need them for something or not. But yeah, if they got a different Mando that brought that team together,
be interesting.
I think that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, interesting. But yeah, IG though, Ranger is very hard to work with bounty hunters.
No, he's a scoundrel team.
No, yeah, he's full on scoundrel. There's an IG 88 team that I have that kind of works, but now you want IG 11 with a full scoundrel squad.
Yeah, Quill and him are kind of a for me a market pair. But we'll eventually get there. I mean, there's not much more. I mean, other than relicking tunes, I've pretty much have farmed everything in the game. So it's just a matter of which route we want to go next, because I am going to start after Shock T goes to Relic. We're going to work on Piet first, because I am going to go for Palpatine, and we'll still keep farming Cara Dune and the ships and getting those squared away. But really, it'll be about Sith Eternal Emperor Palpatine, and we'll work on IG-11 and Quill as well.
I didn't realize you have 3 GLs. Oh God.
Yeah.
I hope I don't fight you in Grand Arena, because our GP's pretty close to one another.
Yeah, it's where I'm facing people with 2 or 1, and they just have no shot really, because I put a Galactic Legend South, I put a Galactic Legend North. If they have Rey, I keep Rey for that specific purpose. Just to say, all right, you want to play silly games. But that's because of the lean GP. I only work on characters and tunes. I don't fluff, and I'm very focused on what I do. I don't take any characters to Relic 7 that I absolutely don't have to, or that don't need it. So all my characters are like 3 to 5, or 1 to 5 on the Relic level. So the matchups I get are that reason. Plus I still got not all my ships are done either. So Doc Roach, I'll wait till the Cantina drops too. So, I mean, we may spend like $100 on Quill and $100 on IG, see where we end up, and then finish the rest with Cantina. I'm not going to go crazy with those 2 characters if I do it.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe call.
Because we know we'll get them at least 5 stars. If we get them 6 or higher, then that's just a bonus, and then we'll just farm them regularly.
I'm saving all my crystals for Moff Gideon. So.
Yeah, but I'm not going bananas with those characters. We'll just have a day where I'll do for the fans like 100 here for this one, 100
won't
this
get
one.
Gideon for probably another
I don't think he's coming until December. I think they're going to wait until
2-3
December.
weeks, yeah.
I don't think he's coming this week, and I think they could shock us. But I think they're going to focus on the 5-year anniversary this week, and then next week or the week after.
IG-11 still has another week too.
Yeah.
I'm
we
still
still
have to do the
keep
Galactic
on
Challenge
saving my
that.
crystals though. Yeah. I want that dark saber.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll make a run for it, and we'll see how good. I mean, Moff Gideon's a big character, but I think between Piet and Gideon, that'll really help Empire out a lot with the teams and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Again, can't talk about anything else because there's more that's been revealed I just can't say or talk about.
Well, not really for Moff Gideon. I mean, that was all season 1 where stuff was revealed about him.
I'm not talking about Gideon. I'm just talking about what he's up to in this next season. And oh my god, I have a sneaky suspicion, but we have seen. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, could see some other things.
Question real quick. The engineer, there used to be 5 ships starting ships, not just 3. Was this an improvement? I think. Okay, I think everyone should answer this because everyone has their own experience with ships, but I loved 5v5 ships.
I did too.
It did take a little bit longer, but I thought it was. But okay, so at the time in the game, the ship roster was so tiny though.
It was very
so
small.
Like you had almost like these mirror matches, and then the reinforcements were almost identical to one another because we had barely any ships. So it was like Houndstooth starting lineup. Oh, here comes Biggs X-wing, and it's like it was very, very
predictable.
Yeah, it's very predictable. It's very drowned out. But I personally like 5v5. I have no problem with 3v3, but I wish they brought that back though. I wish they brought that back for 3v3
I agree.
and 5v5 Grand Arena. I think that'd be really cool. But I would say put the 5v5 with 3v3 just because it's not the norm right now. And obviously 3v3 is not the norm, so just make that whole tournament weird for everybody. And then just put the normal 3v3 ships when we have regular 5v5. That's how I would do it, at least.
I agree. Nick Rita says, do you think we will be getting double drops on anything tomorrow or over the next couple of days? I don't remember if they did double drops for the anniversaries.
I don't think they did double drops. They just give you a bunch of stuff so you don't have to farm anything.
Yeah, you just get a bunch of free shit. It's a lot,
Congratulations! Man. Here's 3 more Clone Wars Chewbacca shards.
Well, that's the joke. But, I mean, last year, what was it, 20 gas shards or something stupid?
Yeah, they gave us...
Treya shards, gas shards, Chewie shards,
a bunch of gear.
Like a bunch of stuff. I don't think they gave us relics.
A whole Zeta, though. They gave us
Zeta, a bunch of mod stuff. Still a lot of stuff, so
yeah.
Imagine how long it would take to burn down through Negotiator to 5. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like that would be oof.
It would change the dynamic because it would be who's got the faster speed on their characters, because it's Kenobi
who's got
versus
the fastest
Kenobi.
Anakin and who's got the fastest Rex.
Was it Geo? Was it Geo's and Mace? Was that like the stall team back in the day?
It was Mace. It was Mace stall team. I don't think it was Geo's. But it was the Mace fleet where you just had, you had all the ships in there, and it would just time out each other. You just couldn't kill them. Because they just didn't have the stats back then. So yeah. All right. So yeah, people are putting in there. Kaya popped in. Hey, Kaya. The lovely Kaya's here. So yeah, we're gonna call this one done. Oh yeah, they did do a full Zeta and a Corbanti, and it was a bunch of stuff. So you guys will enjoy the drops. I was very happy and pleased with.
Yeah, they'll probably make an announcement today at what we're gonna get or what we can expect tomorrow.
Yeah,
to do. And
we do have the new raid coming eventually in December as well. That's going to be a big thing along with Relic 8. The Relic mats will come out of that. So that's going to be a thing. Yeah, it's going to be... I mean, I'm already doing my first... I mean, Kylo Ren's getting the first Relic 8. Sorry. It's Kylo Ren, for Christ's sakes. Galactic Legend, Kylo Ren, Relic 8. Sorry. And then Rey, and then Luke, and then Jedi Luke, and then it's down the line. I mean, there's certain characters you should Relic 8 if you have them.
Boo.
I'm sorry.
Vader. Vader's probably gonna be my first one.
Until you start showing me the Mando team consistently kicking the shit out of Kylo Ren, because I know you can
Kylo Ren. I got C down pretty well, but Kylo Ren, I'm still working on Kylo Ren.
It's hard, man. It's super hard because Kylo Ren always stun. He goes first. He stuns when you don't know which one it is.
The stun isn't the problem anymore. IG-11 actually solved that problem. The problem is I totally forgot Hux gets like 20% turn meter.
Yes.
Right out the gate, and I'm like, God damn it! I'm stuck behind another. I'm stuck behind another like a speed mechanic, because I'm like, that's why I couldn't take on gas so long ago. But now I can take on gas with Quill. But I'm like, God damn it, stuck behind another speed TM mechanic. So still figuring it out though. I'm sure I'll figure out something eventually. I just gotta hit my head against the wall like a certain amount of time.
It's one of those characters. He's brutal, dude. Kaya says, yeah, it's pretty nice. I can't wait for you to have Relic Shock T Ranger. I personally would like her And always use her everything GACTW, Lightside GOTV. Yeah, I use her a lot. I wanted to get Padme done first. So Shock T will be next. Unfortunately, they just share the same gear pieces. So, I wanted to get Padme done first. We'll get Shock T done here very soon, especially for the next Lightside GOTV. I mean, next one is Darkside GOTV. So I still got time just to gather the reward and stuff. And then after that, then it's all in for Palpatine. And then we'll work on like Quill and IG and stuff like that as well. I'll get those characters. I'll spend some of the money to show you guys the, not Swevens, but 11s. No, I want to get 11s. I'll just get 10s.
No,
and 12s.
it's the 12s. It's the
12s. Ah, damn it. So, yeah, that's the way it works. That's the way the cookie crumbles. But, yeah, we're going to get those characters done. I mean, really, it's just rounded out. I just wanted those characters rounded out. We did Asajj. We did Watt. We did Thrawn. We've done Padme. Jolie was another character we took to Relic. So I wanted those characters squared away for those teams so that the teams are complete, they're relicked, and, it makes a huge difference. Especially if we're going to be using counters. Like, it's nice to have those characters relicked when you're facing, Galactic Legends if you're going to use the counter for it and stuff. So, yeah. And Jay just popped in and says, hey, Jay. So there you go. All right, so with that, I think we can call this one done. I have to get my ass up to the hill and start carrying large quantities of bricks, and so my life is over as we know it. So as I said before, Discord and stuff, yeah. So now I am going to go jump on Cub's channel real quick. He's doing a 5-year thing, and I'm going to go jump on for about 5-10 minutes there. So if you want to come over to the Cubs channel, you can. He just wanted he's having different people on and sharing their thoughts about SWGOH and stuff like that, and he wants me on there. And I'm like, sure, I can go jump in for a few minutes before I go punish myself. Before we go, make sure you hit the thumbs up and stuff like that. I know they're 25 pounds a piece. I carry 2 at a time, so yeah, they're heavy. Vincio, where can folks check you out, my friend? Because I know you've got your own channel.
Yeah, so I got my own channel. It's just Vanceal SWGOH, or just type in Bounty Hunters or something. You'll probably see something pop up. But don't have much on there at the moment. But I'm planning on keeping the channel going throughout the winter break here. A lot of Bounty Hunter highlights. I don't have a whole lot of day-to-day stuff like Grand Arena, just because everyone's got that going on, and you don't want to see mine. Trust me, they're ugly. And then Bounty Hunter Discord, the Hunter's Cantina. It's a great Discord. We have so many people joining that Discord. It's just a really, really good Discord. A lot of fun, a lot of good Bounty Hunter folks, a lot of good Bounty Hunter tech, and just people sharing their content and their ideas. And it's a really cool maker space for this very diverse faction.
Yeah,
but,
I dig him. I like that. I love Mandus. As I said, one of my favorite teams he is. I enjoy it immensely. That Disintegrate is goddamn.
I gotta get you to get Aura Sing up, because your Aura Sing hasn't budged in like 2.5 years.
I had other priorities, brother. You know what I've been working on.
Okay, when the raid comes
I'll
out,
tell you what.
When the raid comes out, you're gonna change your mind. Trust me.
I'll tell you what. I will make her. I will add her as a favorite to get her squared away. Now she is 7 stars. You just have to upgrade her gear and stuff like that. So I will add her as a favorite. We'll make her one that we work on. Because she's really the only bounty hunter. The other ones are like gear 11 and stuff. I just stopped working on them. But I will.
Every time I see that blue ring around your aura, I'm like, still 2020.
Well, you know the deal, man. So,
but trust me, she is like top tier, man. She is.
I will get her squared away. I've added her to the favorites. Okay, so I'm gonna go do that with Cubs real quick, so you guys can come hang out there and watch that. And make sure you hit the thumbs up before you go. So with that, stay safe out there, guys. Wash your hands, wash your face. Do your social distancing, wear your mask, be safe for the holiday season. I know it's time for Thanksgiving and stuff, but let's really be careful about who you interact with, and keep the crowds to a minimum. If you're having family over, make sure that everyone, if you can, gets tested, or that they're safe, or just be careful, guys. COVID is just out of control in this country, and the only way we're going to beat it is by doing whatever we can to help, not just ourselves, but to help those around us, because you can be asymptomatic and give it to someone that has underlying pre-existing conditions, and that's when it gets really, really bad. That's why I'm so cognizant about what I do, because when I'm around my mom, she's had pre-existing conditions, so I'm definitely not taking any chances with that shit. Like, I could probably get COVID and be okay. she's a different story. So that's why I do the stuff that I do. I mean, it's just another minute or two of your life every day just to do simple things like wash your hands. I mean, it's just what you have to do. So, all right, I'm going to go do this thing with Cubs, and then I'm going to be on the hill. If you guys need me for anything, let me know. I'll be back tonight. I'll probably be exhausted when I do the Enemy Bingeaholics thing tonight. But we'll do that at 7 p.m. and then at 8 p.m. we'll have Don't Starve together with Grim and everybody else there. So check that out. So on behalf of myself, thank you guys for hanging out. Have a great rest of your day, and we will talk to you later.